What's up, guys? It's Justin Parnell back with another episode of Journey of Discovery, the free-to-play MTG Arena series. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to this channel and like and share and comment. Tell me what you would like to see on our Journey of Discovery as we continue to play Arena for no money, which is great. So if you want to listen to the Thinktwice podcast, search Thinktwice MTG, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, and Spotify. Of course, if you want to support the show, patreon.com/thinktwicemtg. Now, we have done, since we skipped a week last week due to some weather-related issues. I missed my time when I normally record Journey of Discovery. As you can see, we've got double our daily rewards in Ravnica here. And I have some Dominaria drafts. Well, we got 2 packs from a Dominaria draft last episode, and I've done 3 other Dominaria drafts, 2 of which I've hit 7 wins, 1 of which I did not, so hence the 7 packs here. So we actually have 13 packs to open, which is fantastic. I want to open these Guild Ravnica packs first because we've opened a lot more of this, and save these Dominaria packs for last because we're playing Constructed today, so let's get going. Okay, bunch of stuff we have. And a Chamber Sentry. Well, we don't have that, but I don't know if we wanted it. Maybe one for Singleton somewhere down the line. Okay, got a rare wild card, which is great. And a Thief of Sanity. Okay. Not sad about that one. Okay, a Risk Factor. I think this is our 5th one. Maybe it's our 4th one. Either way, uncommon wild card is good. Fine Broker is good. Let's see. Chromatic Lantern. Okay. That's, I think, our 2nd one of those. Okay, that's our 3rd one of those. And Playcrafter's good. And a rare wild card. Great. Okay. Always happy with those. I'm going to go check really quick and see how many risk factors that we have. Well, I guess we know we have 4 now. I think, oh no, you know what? That was our 5th one because we just got one for free in the code. I cannot think of it. The Game Awards code. So, a little disappointing. That's only the 2nd thing we've gotten 5 copies of, but it's going to happen every now and then. Let's open Dominaria. Alright, I think that completes our playset of Traxos after the last draft. Only appropriate. Surely we got that out of our prize-winning packs. Another rare wild card. Karn's Temporal Sundering. Okay, there's Karn right here. A 4th Wizard's Lightning for our collection too. Wizard Retort, uncommon wild card. I'd love to get a land. Not an Evra. We really would love a land. A Teferi would be fine too, or a Karn even, you know. Grand Warlord Rada, okay. Alright, and no, that's okay. I think the game misunderstood. I asked for a Teferi. This is an Oath of Teferi. Huh. More legendary sorceries. Okay. Let's get something good out of all of this. I feel like we've earned it. No. More legendary sorceries. Well, that's a little disappointing. Let's go see what we're going to be cooking up today. All right, so it was pretty good luck that we did open this Thief of Sanity today because that gives us 3 for us to put together a blue-black control deck. And this is a deck that's kind of been like a tier 2 deck, kind of right on the fringes. It doesn't really look to get anything in particular from Ravnica Allegiance, and obviously there were a significant number of Dimir cards in this set, but there are still a lot of goodies in blue and black. Now, I don't have multiples of a lot of these. I only have 1 Dream Eater. I only have 1 Search for Azcanta. But I do have 2 Karns. I have Doom Whisperer, Mirai Conjecture, so I'm going to replace some of the cards that might be seen in this deck, and this is a deck that we put together using no wild cards, which is really important. So we're going to run this through a quick constructed and see how it does. All right, game one, so we're on the draw, and even though we only have 2 lands, we are on the draw. If we hit 3, we have Disinformation Campaign and Thief Sanity. We also have a Cast Down to keep us alive in the meantime, so we're going to keep this hand. And our opponent is Karn, so how scary could they be? All right. Getting a Plains probably. There it is. And there's our 3rd land, but we'll lead with a Tapped Watery Grave. Okay. We don't have a turn 2 play, but drawing lands is obviously very good. History of Benalia. Okay. We are going to go ahead and cast down the Knight. We know we're going to do that, and we're going to play the Thief of Sanity next turn. It's going to be better than Disinformation Campaign. Our opponent still has a lot of options, so we're not cutting them off of a hard choice quite yet. Okay, that's exactly what we did not want to see, was another History of Benalia. Well, let's go attacking and see if we can find our own History of Benalia, perhaps. Okay. Well, we'll take away their Arc. We can never play it. We just have it here. Alright, let's play a Disinformation Campaign. I have a Thorn Lieutenant. Okay. This might be a little rough. We're going to take 8 here. And History of Benalia into History of Benalia is pretty brutal. That's not a line that this deck is set up well for. Doubly so now. So if we Eldritch Reborn, they sacrifice one of these, then we block one of these and take 9. And then the following turn we can Dream Eater another one. That seems fine enough. If they have removal for a Thief of Sanity, we're toast. Okay, so we're going to go to 2 here. Which is not what we want at all. So I think we actually have to find our single Ritual of Soot. Which, if we do, will be in spectacular shape. That's a cast down. That's not a Ritual of Soot. See what our opponent's working with the last card in their hand. Just out of curiosity. March of the Multitudes. Okay, well, at least we know that Ritual of Soot would not have been good enough. Alright. Well, we're going to bite the dust on this first one. 2 Selesnya tokens. Alright, on the draw, I'm pretty happy with this. We have a couple of discoveries, so not too worried about the 2 lands. And we obviously have some action for early plays, which we will absolutely take advantage of in fungal infectioning this Kumena Speaker while we can. Okay, let's Discovery, Dispersal. Just Discovery. Specifically. We don't really need either of these, so we'll bin both of them. There's a Swamp for next turn. We'll probably wait on this Thief of Sanity. We'll try to get our opponent to play a few more merfolks. Merfolkies. We'll take 3 for this time. Let's see what else we can find. Disinformation campaign. Not necessary against the aggressive decks as much. And regardless of what they play this turn, I am going to go ahead and Ritual of Soot, so I'm going to block. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to block their largest creature, which is their 3/3. Okay. No Spell Pierce. Excellent. Alright, then we can Thief of Sanity, and then Dream Eater as needed. I have a lot of lands. Not exactly what we want, but... Let's see, we've put 2 lands in the bin, 1 off of each. Even more lands. Okay. We're not blocking. Let's see what we can find with Thief of Sanity. We'll take this Mistbinder. And then we're going to Dream Eater, bouncing the Tempest Caller and blocking the Silver Gill Adept. Unless they play a Mistbinder, which in that case we're going to bounce that and then eat something else. Alright, interesting. Alright, just looking for some action here. Karn is action. Thought Rager, not so much. We'll keep the Karn though. Yep. We'll bounce Tempest Caller. Eat merfolks up. Alright, see what Karn can find us. Okay, Karn will find us a land. I don't feel the need to protect Karn necessarily, so we're just going to try to finish the game off. We're going to get back this Sinister Sabotage next turn. Okay. Well, this is quite the nice curve. Fungal Infection into Thought Erasure into Sinister Sabotage, so we'll certainly keep it, and with the islands to match. My favorite thing to get with Fungal Infection constructed is a Danto Vanguard. Ugh. No Danto Vanguard, but I'm not exactly sad about Evolving Wilds. Oh. Can't tell our opponent nice yet. Look, they're pretty far off from Isareth. Man. I guess we get this Row. Because everything else we can kill. We got a spicy number going on here. I suppose they get a black because they need 2 of those. Green, okay. They know better than us. Okay. Shows me. Are they gonna draw? You know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and do this. We'll keep the cast down though. For the Tendershoot Dryad. Because we know they're going to play that on turn 5. Okay, so there's their second black. So we are going to Sinister Sabotage the Isareth. Tendershoot Dryad we're going to let resolve. And cast down. Yep. All right. Discovery. We'll take the Dream Eater. And pass the turn and counter the Isareth, I suppose. Or whatever else our opponent's going to play, as long as it's not a Carnage Tyrant. Vraska, we'll counter that. Swamp in the graveyard, in the bin. We have another swamp. We're going to Dream Eater here. We'll bounce the Isareth when our opponent plays that. This feels a lot like our opponent is playing, these are the cards that I have. Which is not, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but sometimes that's what you have to do for a little while, I suppose. And we're going to go ahead and do Discovery with black mana because we can do that. Don't want a swamp. I don't think we need this Thief of Sanity either. Just a couple of Eldest Reborns. Probably should have taken the swamp so we can play both of these. But it may not matter. I'm pretty sure our opponent, again, is just playing, these are the cards that I own. Settle the score. All right. we will not be clocking them with Dream Eater anymore. And we'll take the last card out of their hand here with Disinformation Campaign. The fun part about Fungal Infection is when we get, if we were to get back their Tindershoot Dryad, we can give it -1/-1, give ourselves a 3/3. All right, we're 2-1. This hand's pretty solid. We have a Thought Eraser on 2. Vraska's Content on throw, but we don't really have a 3 yet. But Thought Eraser can help us find one. Well, if this is Golgari and Memorial of Folly suggests that it might be, it is. These grindy cards are not going to be that bad. In fact, they'll probably be pretty good. Okay. I'm not really worried about any of these. I think the Shaman is the thing that I actually... let's keep this Fungal Infection so we can get this Shaman next turn. Because our opponent they have one land, but I think they were expecting to play the other Shaman, which we're just not going to let them do. So, they only have one creature in their graveyard. They have two. Okay. So they could play Chupacabra now, which is fine. So this cost 6. They could play Chupacabra and get our Saproling, which obviously I don't think anyone will be sad about. Rats. Well, we're going to go attacking. A Motor Hulk is 9, so they're still far off. I think we need to counter this so we can surveil. Not really for the clock, but to find a land. I'll keep this Information Campaign. That'll give us a redraw. There's a Thief. I was hoping to hit a land there. Obviously not the case. So here's one Molder Hulk. And they're going to get back a Memorial to Folly. We'll play Thief of Sanity, which they can kill. So we should need to hit another land. And Vraska's Contempt. They have 4 in their graveyard, so this costs 5. Yeah, we'll go ahead and block. Don't want them to be able to get value out of... Well, we can Sinister Sabotage yet again. And we're getting thusly punished for our land transgressions here. Land aggressions. And we're gonna Vraska's Contempt the Molder Hulk here, of course. Take 3, go to 10. Citrus Supplier. Okay, they hit 2 creatures. So they have 7 in the yard. Which means they actually can get back Molder Hulk and then recast it. Which they chose not to. For some reason. We could make them discard it, which I think I want to do. So now they have to Memorial to Folly yet again to get it back. Golgari Raiders, no! Oh, we're going to die to this right now. Okay, we go first. This hand seems pretty solid. We have a nice curve. Cast down on 2, Sinister Sabotage on 3. Now 4th land for Karn. This is more of the Golgari that I was hoping we'd play against. Well, we're going to Sinister Sabotage the Jade Light Ranger, which no doubt our opponent is going to play. And we'll keep the Sinister Sabotage and play Karn. Start to plus to get some value out of this, especially since we want lands. Our opponent is likely to give us one. Right on time. Ross's Contempt? Okay. So, let's Thought Erasure. See what our opponent has. Let's take this Contempt, since that's an instant. We'll bin Field of Ruin. And we'll wait. And our opponent's going to play Doom Whisper right now. Most likely. Oh, they do play the Branchwalker. Which is smart since we're obviously holding up 3 mana. There's a Chupacabra. Disinformation Campaign is not bad. But, you know, we did just bin that land. If we draw a land off of Disinformation Campaign, that would be pretty great, but I don't think we can expect to do that. We're at 20, so we can... Our life total is going to be okay for a second. Chupacabra, also fine. Okay. Disinformation Campaign. There's another land. Let's see what they discard. Discard a land, and we'll pass. Okay, excellent. We're going to discard this Doom Whisperer. We're going to keep this Fungal Infection, though. So we can get both of their creatures next turn. We'll go to 12. We'll pay 2. And pass the turn. Okay. We're not going to bounce anything. We're just going to surveil a bit. We'll keep Karn 1 down. We'll target this, but we're not going to bounce it. And shrink the Branchwalker. And then block both of our opponent's creatures. Okay, excellent. So we're going to play Thief of Sanity, hold up Sinister Sabotage, and play Karn next turn. That'll probably be that. We'll let the Branchwalker resolve. Well, we're going to steal that. Or at least make them lose it. Whew. We'll take Vivian Reed. Let's see if we can hit a land with Vivian Reed. That'd be quite nice.
Would you like to see what meat? My name is...
Yep. Alright. That'll do. Okay, on the play, we do have a couple of Thought Erasers and a couple of Sinister Sabotages. Our curve is so low that I just want to keep this one. We'll just aggressively look for a land. Okay. We have 2 Electromancers. We'll go ahead and take this Chart a Course, and we'll try to inconvenience our opponent greatly. Thought Eraser again. Let's take the Electromancer. So another Thought Erasure, alright. That's four Thought Erasers in the graveyard. If our opponent wants to shock, they can shock us. Can't imagine that's going to be the case. We're going to take the Electromancer beat down for a little while, I believe. So the question is, do they have another land for the Mystic? And I think the answer is it doesn't matter. Karn is not good enough for us to risk that, because we do not have a way of beating the Mystic as it stands right now. Okay. Well, now we have a Vraska's Contempt. So, man, this would be a blowout if we got countered here. Okay. We did not. Land and cast down. We'll get the land, which is what we want. This is the best thing about Karn, is when you're land light, Karn is such an incredible threat. Okay. There's a Phoenix. We'll go ahead and... we really need this cast down. So we'll go ahead and get it. And we'll cast down the Phoenix. And pass. So, they'll play the Mystic. Attack us for 2, we'll go to 14, we'll cast that down. They might shock us in response to get a bird. Nope. So they're going to go shock into turn, then untap Lava Coil, and maybe even play the Mystic. We really want them to play the Mystic so we can play the Thief of Sanity. So we'll pass. We're not in danger yet. And we'll keep the Contempt for another Phoenix. Okay, in that case we are going to Contempt the Electromancer. There's a Swamp. We'll just play Draw Go for a while. Probably should have cast down on the Electromancer. That was in the play we had discussed last turn, but one more land and I'll be happy to play this Thief of Sanity. But we are not at one more land yet. There's a Disinformation Campaign. Happy to play that. Will he discard a Phoenix? Maybe. That'd stink, but they discarded a Beacon Bolt. Okay. Well, we'll continue to play lands. And I will play this Thief of Sanity. And if they try to shock it in a turn... Nope. Okay, so we have 2 counter spells up for Thief of Sanity. Lava Coil. That'll get countered. Return Disinformation Campaign. We're actually just going to keep any lands. We just want to play as many lands as possible. Maybe they'll... Nope. Okay. Well, we're going to do this again. So, actually this time, since they cast that one, we'll bend this. Which we probably should have done the first time. We do want lands, but... Yep. Looks like there's plenty. There's another campaign. Not sad about that. There goes Shock. Let's see what we can dig up from our opponent's deck. Tormenting Voice is good. We'll take that one. Well, we'll play another Thief of Sanity. Perhaps discard this Fungal Infection. So our opponent could potentially get 2 birds off of the Mystic. But now that we have the disinformation campaigns going. Okay, Lava Coil. That one will resolve. Lava Coil? Okay. They have 4 Lava Coils. We have 4 Thought Erasures. That seems fair. Okay. Let's Tormenting Voice. Pitching Fungal Infection. That's very good. And we're going to keep both of these. Actually, we're just going to... No, we'll keep both. I say we're just going to keep the Doom Whisperer, but actually, I'd rather keep the Thief of Sanity so they Beacon Bolt that, and then we kind of take him to task with the Thief of Sanity. Alright, let's see what they discard. If they keep this Mystic, which they've just kept in their hand for ever. Still want to keep the Mystic. Okay, well, we'll make them discard it. That's the case. Just run them out of cards. Arclight Phoenix, not a bad draw. We'll go to 11. We'll get some value off of the Eldest Reborn here. Playing our Thief of Sanity. And presumably make them Beacon Bolt, this Thief of Sanity. And then we'll play Doom Whisperer. Because they're kind of in a use it or lose it situation with the Eldest Reborn. Yep. Okay, our opponent packs it in. I say no, we don't have anything. We don't have anything exiled with Karn. All right, opponent goes first, but this hand is very solid. We have a 2 and a 3 and a 4. All right, Watery Grave. So we crafted 3 Watery Graves and 3. What's it called? 3 Watery Graves and 3 Drowned Catacombs for the Turbo Drake deck. So it's good that it's all, you know, kind of working out to be able to play multiple decks with these cards. Spell Piercer would be rough. Okay. Radical idea. Lava Coil. Not sad to see that one go. Must not have a Phoenix yet. Nope. Still looking for a Phoenix. Did not find a Phoenix. So, I think we're just going to hold up this Sinister Sabotage. That's what we're going to do. And it's going to be the same plan as last time. Just try to grind our opponent out of cards. Which, from being on the opposite end of this matchup spectrum, works better than it should. I'll say that. So we're just looking for any land here. Two's just fine. And we'll pass with the holding the obvious Sinister Sabotage up, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. We have a lot of life to work with, and we will disinformation campaign them again and pass the turn holding up Sinister Sabotage one more time. Okay, so now we're going to Thought Erasure. See what our opponent's working with. Okay, must not be much. Since it is discard, let's go ahead and get rid of this Beacon Bolt. And we will keep this Fungal Infection. Play this so we can draw the Fungal Infection. And pass the turn. Chart of Course, not bad. Drake, we will counter that for 1. Which our opponent cannot pay. Disinformation campaign. Excellent draw for us. We'll play a search. Still hold up the Sabotage and the Fungal Infection. Drake, okay. We do not need this Thought Erasure anymore. That'll let us flip our search. Okay, 6. So we're in the danger-ish zone. But presumably they're going to give us an island. They do. Let's get this Thief of Sanity out there. Our opponent's most likely going to kill it with a Beacon Bolt, which will spend their turn. Okay. Or not. Okay. Well, we have a solid curve with this one, so we're going to keep it again. We can't cast Sinister Sabotage on 3, but we'll lead with these Thief of Sanities. Well, we could be in trouble, though. There's a cast down, which will help. Opponents do generally have to use removal on the thieves, though. Let's see if we can get our opponent to expend additional resources, maybe to hit us harder than they want to. They won't. They won't bite. In that case, we'll just cast down their Runaway Steamkin, which is definitely the most problematic card. And we're going to hold up Sinister Sabotage. We can take a little bit. 10 damage, 10 life is kind of the sticking point here, though. Okay. Our opponent likely going to lightning strike us or shock us in turn. And that's fine. It's not fine. Okay, so we're going to be at 9. At 9 here. Wizard's Lightning, that one will counter. They're not going to have much else that's worse looking for a land than a Wizard's Lightning. And we can only counter one of them, so... And there's Experimental Frenzy. But of course... there's a Ritual of Soot. We need to go find a land, though. Neither of those are lands. Uh-oh. Well, we might be in trouble. This might be the end. May very well be the end. Our opponent needs to really miss. This is not missing. This is the opposite of missing. This is the dramatic opposite of missing. How many do we have in here? 6. Good game. I imagine that means our opponent has something on top that's definitely going to kill us. Sure, we'll keep that on top. Okay, well, we'll Ritual of Soot be at 1. How does it end? Land? Destroy. And what do they have in their hand? Probably a shock. Pyromancer. Okay. Well, that was a slaughter. Okay, well, 5 and 2. We did not get to 6 wins, which is the 2 rares. A little bit sad, but let's see what we got. Okay, a mythic and a rare. Uncommon. Rare. And mythic is... Ooh, a Carnage Tyrant. That's very good. Alright, well, I'm happy with that. Plus 100 gold, plus a Carnage Tyrant, and a bonus rare. This is why individual card rewards are great, as I talked about on my last episode. Hopefully they never go away. If they're ever threatened to be taken away like they were this last time, we definitely have to be vocal about that not happening. So, thank you guys very much for watching. We'll be back with limited constructed combo for the next pair of episodes. Back on track this time. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe to this channel and search for the Thinktwice podcast by searching Thinktwice MTG on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, and Spotify, and of course right here on YouTube. Thank you guys very much. Catch you next time.